Hello, and second try between those big opponents in the first game, momo4sho versus Talisman. We are today here in the second qualification tournament on this wonderful Saturday afternoon. And this is our first game of the round number 1. It's momo4sho, someone we know for sure from earlier days of the Company of Heroes tournaments area, and also Talisman, who is a professional Overwatch player as well, and very strong and amazing in those strategy game of Company of Heroes 2. He shows a lot of good games in the last week. He was almost able to win this tournament as well, but probably because of tiredness and a lot of long games, he was not able to beating DevM in the finals at least. But also DevM is a very strong enemy. So yeah, we just have a normal start from both sides, seeing the triple Rifleman build and triple Fox build from Talisman and momo4sho. We're seeing an aggressive going forward capping on the left side from Momo, who tries to getting at least the fuel from his enemy. Meanwhile, we're seeing after a little loose from Talisman that he decided to go for the right side and capping there the fuel. So it's a bit of a different capping order what people trying to do here. And we're seeing some sneaky Fortnite waiting in cover here, in big cover, to let the enemy get into the fights to get a better possibility to win an engagement. Seeing also that we have another Fortnite build, which will be hitting the battlefield in a couple of seconds, exactly now, which will be helped a lot probably in the first engagement against those strong riflemen. Seeing a low health kind of echelon squad. It's weird that he didn't reinforce him, but I think he didn't retreat it, so he tries to capture with those guys so much he could do before he have to retreat after all. Momo decided to get into the building and have a better overview about the battlefield, what's happening, where are all the enemies, and seeing a little kind of capping order on the right side. Momo looking very defensive at the moment. Don't try to push really hard, just waiting. Is fine with the situation what he have at the moment kept. He have a fuel point, he have the points, the control point to get the fuel for sure, and he's able also to capping now the middle point since there's no one around. Seeing the first probably try from Talisman now. He tries to make a good flank in here from a different side of directions. There's a good kind of 3 ways to flank those 2 riflemen, which will have probably a bad idea here. We don't have any riflemen anymore here, so you have to retreating very soon. He could probably going more forward here. It's not the longest way. And this brings Talisman in a good situation to get the fuel back and have maybe a couple of minutes double fuel, which give him the possibility of getting a fast looks out or whatever he wants. And here we go, Storm Pioneer is getting the control points decapped, that the fuel is for sure cutted, don't get any resources anymore from it, and also is able to capping the fuel right now. Seeing in the same way also at the moment momo4sho tries to get the decap to get the cutoff of the fuel, and that is a very good positioning on the idea from Momo to not give Talisman a better situation in kind of attacking and building probably first the vehicles. Seeing a low retreating echelon squad gets away without a lot of problems, and the fuel gets back into the hands from Talisman, who have still at the moment in my opinion a better map control. He is able to cap in the middle back. He have triple victory points very soon. That will be let momo4sho for sure bleed the bits in VPs. And we're seeing a first MG on the field right now from momo4sho. He's probably trying to get a better map control back with those kind of thing. Have to be aware that you don't getting flanked that fast. Those kind of things could be very fast going down against the grenades. You have to probably instantly to retreat. And we're seeing a very sneaky catch here on the right side. He's not able to catch him fast enough. MG just rebuilding up here, and we could probably see a losing Echelon squad, but the Echelon squad is probably far away enough to get away, and he's able to reach the home and get some love with some more reinforcing. Seeing a first engagement against the MG now. He's in the building, so he can stay a bit in this building without getting so much damage, and could meanwhile just getting a good flank in with another force. And yes, those 5 forks what Talisman just built is very, very strong at the moment. He have almost complete map control. He was able to cut off again everything, and we're seeing at the moment that the MG have probably to retreating very soon. That's a very nice setup. He just reset the MG again. Probably wasn't tried to get the Storm Pioneers in the retreat down. Meanwhile, left side we're seeing that momo4sho with at the moment 3 riflemen and his lieutenants trying to get the at least the control points on the left side. Nice grenade here, force the rifleman to retreat, and if he set in right cover, he could also dealing with those echelon squads here. Map control still in a good hands for Talisman, but we're seeing a momo4sho is able now to get his first flag half track out, but the flag half track could be a problem against the inbuilds and on the battlefield right now the looks. The looks will be probably bringing a lot of problems here, and that's probably now the way what could be changing the game completely and brings it in the hand from Talisman. If momo4sho is not able to get a Raketenwerfer something out against that, and that is just like you have to tag for bazookas and getting some AT grenades up, and this could be bringing a lot of problems for sure. First nice kind of damage from the MG against the looks. That's crazy, but the MG getting a lot of damage, have to be retreating very soon. He can't stay long on the battlefield, and there's the retreat after all. It's one of the good things. The MG from USF is not bad against light vehicles, mid vehicles. It do some damage, and that's for sure good for Momo. So first flag half track from Momo is now on the field. Let's see how good it works against it. We don't have anything AT from Talisman on the field, just his forks with the Panzerfaust probably, if he gets in some. But he's probably not able to get in close enough. He will getting suppressed very soon. He's probably waiting for the looks, which is just right now pushing in. You have to be aware about those vetted rifleman squads, that you don't getting any points attacked here. Nice use of the flag half track, doing some damage against the looks in long range. And the looks can't be pushing to get it down so long there's those vetted rifleman squad. The other rifleman squad is still not vetted and needs some time, but if he's able to hold it long enough in the on the fields, this will be not a problem to get it also vet one at least. Another try of the push. Is he trying this time better? He throws a grenade against those riflemen, which is still not vetted. He have to retreating very soon. And we see at the moment that Lux is finally able to getting some shots into the flag half track. He can't stay that long anymore. We're still seeing that Talisman is very, very aware about the situation. Don't want to push strong. We're seeing also some upgraded rocket launchers from the Echelon squads, which could be helping against those looks. But it could be risky what he tries here. He's getting a lot of damage, gets a way out here, but the looks is now in a good position and could maybe pushing here. Is he trying to push it? He could getting it. He's going for it. So the looks is trying at the moment to get the damage against those kind of things. He's going for it. They're getting a good Puma use. Right in action from Talisman, helping out here and getting, after all the situation, a good side of point here. He's probably throwing an AT grenade, but it will be not really doing a lot of damage. There's also some Storm Pioneers around to repair it, and we're seeing the Puma also doing damage against MG and force MG to retreat back to base. Nice cover use from Talisman on the downside. Meanwhile, he's able to hold both munition points. That's a lot of things that he could just using and upgrading all his infantry squads. What he's at the moment right now doing still. He have still 2 Falk Grenadiers upgraded with rifles, and also the third one is going for STG-44 rifles. So he will be able to have a lot better situation against those non-upgraded riflemans. Just seeing he's still in a bad situation. Momo doing a lot of problems here, losing another rifleman squad, and that's just very bad. He's just losing the rifleman squad and his flag half track. That's very good positioning for Talisman. He pushes it back, getting the fuel as well back on the left side. And Momo have to decide now what he can do. What he have to do here is probably getting more infantry on the fields. And he have at the moment 2 MGs. One in the building and the middle one. The other one probably on the right side. Sadly, wrongs had it, so he could just getting flanked again in here. And also decapping, or at least also capping those points here. Doing some good damage here, and he can't stay there at least, but he don't have to stay there. Map control is good. You don't have to be too aggressive. He have time, he have the map control, he have the VPs. Talisman is in a good positioning to finish in this game at the moment for himself without a lot of trouble. Talisman sitting in cover, trying to hold it, helping out everywhere where just units are. He's still not pushing. He could be think about some AT grenades or AT. Seeing that we're seeing a ranger on the squad from momo4sho, so he tries to show at least some good engagement against the infantry with some stronger infantry, and that will be the rare wonderful rangers. Not upgraded yet, but he's on the way to getting the Thompsons up, the 4 Thompsons, a very strong unit then in range. We're seeing just first Stuka attack, misses completely the building almost, sadly. Nice push here from the Storm Pioneers from the other side, doing good damage here out. Nice infiltration grenades. Good kind of use from him. He just decided for going for the Command Panther doctrine, that is the Special Forces one, and a special operation, to be honest. And this is just brings him the possibility to get a Panther, Command Panther out in the late game without even taking T4. So he could stay T2 and just chilling around, holding the points, and pushing more with the mid-light vehicles, and waiting for the big tanks to call in. Infiltration grenades will for sure help to get the houses finally cleaned up from the MGs, and also against every engagement where anyone is pushing, you have a good way to at least holding the points. momo4sho probably think about some better idea here to go for. He decided to go completely now on the left side. He gives up the right side at the moment. What's not a bad idea, since he is not in the best situation to split his units, since that much loses. But you have still an army on the field, so he could still get a good comeback here. We're seeing now still the next tech building, and the truck gets on the battlefield from Talisman. He could still building his medic station. I think he's going for it, to getting finally some heal up. Let's see if he goes for the medic station in the base, or just going outside still, and make it more aggressive here. We're seeing some kind of grenades, infiltration grenades, but I have to break up the situation. Don't want to push it too strong. Storm Pioneers in a not very good situation here. Very close to the enemies, both sides. Oh, getting owned! Shit, hit it from the boomer in the retreats. Seeing another try to get some rockets in from the echelon squads, but he can't get in close enough. There's fortunately waiting for it, and looks could stay there and firing still against the units. Oh, we don't going for T1. Talisman decided to go T4 instead, and probably getting something bigger out. Nice use of the Puma, and looks in long range. He just trying to getting that much damage he could do. And we're seeing, oh, another Stuka attack. Probably in the retreat path. Is he hitting something? He getting the echelon squad with the rocket launchers. So this is a goddamn bad situation for Momo, who just loses another AT unit. He needs for sure against those heavy mid-tank army. So Lux and Puma have free time now and could just push him into the base without a lot of trouble. He is at the moment nothing really tagged to stop it. He just rebuilt the new echelon squad, but he needs to upgrade them and have to waste his ammunition again. And there we're seeing another good push from Momo, from Talisman. Momo wasn't able to get the medic out of the medic track in time and getting just destroyed here, sadly. And that is another big lose for Momo, and Talisman doing really well here. Nice pushes here. Don't pushes too aggressive. Be very safe. Stay in range that you don't getting AT grenaded till he knows he could wiping the squad here. And this is like at the moment almost happened, but he decided to retreat before this could be happened. Stucker was a very good choice. He didn't really use it in the right direction. We're seeing another medic track is very soon in the field. And momo4sho looks like he will not taking for T3 or T4. He's trying to get saved his fuel for the Pershing in the late game. Another infiltration grenade into the building here. Don't doing that much damage against the building. Getting some damage here against the echelon squad. Have to retreat it, so we could push again with the Stucker here and helping out against this. Oh, we're seeing a dropped Raketenwerfer. The bazooka just hit the battlefields and could be grabbed from any squad here. The question is who will get it. Is probably not able to take it at the moment, but the Stucker gets ready probably to fire. He's not decided yet to fire. We're seeing some good push here. Is he able to take down the Fortunately squad vet too? It doesn't look like so. Oh, we see the Stucker is firing. Where is he firing? He tries to randomly firing, hits at least the MG main guy, but didn't get it. And we're seeing another lose for Momo. He loses his ranger squad at the moment. So at the moment, Talisman doing good, and there's the GG.